Sorry, I
Stouty
realized I
kinda...
just had my overlay still on. So BL just won the first objective for those who didn't see.
Second engagement, but...
Second engagement's going on in the middle objective here.
Game is desync,
Duel off to the side between Uber and Bob. Bob is able to win the duel. He's 1v2 in here, gets off a hit. He's being 1v3'd, gets off another kill. Bob with the excellent 1vx skills. Picks off a few. It's going to be easier for PF to group up and push back for that objective. They are back, though. They only have 2 objectives left. They are bleeding tickets at this point when the red team has more caps.
Problem is they were desynced.
Red team's still a little bit lit here, so blue should be able to win the engagement.
Very scattered right now. They're getting picks. BL is winning this decisively once more.
Some nice 1vx work from Mousy, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to go down.
Yep.
BL secures the cap.
They did cap, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So BL only has 1 objective left now. They just have to burn all these tents in PF's spawn, and they'll win the match if they are able to do that.
Nice pick.
PF's really got to push them back. They've got to cap their first point there. The shield knight gets caught out here a bit. King is being 1vx. He's able to stay alive a lot longer because he's got the shield. He is going to go down in the 3v1 though. On the other side, Bob goes down in 1vx. Still plenty of reds up. Rick goes down. It's a 2v2 on point.
1v2, 4v1 now.
Very important kills there from Hit Bob. They're able to take the objective back.
Well done by blue. Yeah, the problem that BL covered there was they ended up going for the tents, but they had no one on point. So PF just spawned and they grouped as 4, and they were able to take back the point because BL was so focused on that tent burning.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to take care of the engagement, be a little more patient before going for the objective. So it looks like we actually have somebody backcapping. We have somebody backcapping the BL objective right now. We got Bob on the point. He's 1v2ing.
Very smart. That's going to draw pressure.
The fact that he neutralizes the objective, at least gets some points, means they can't respawn, but they're able to kill him quickly. Blue team does manage to clean up on the other side. They did have the advantage.
PF are able to win this engagement.
Some nice reads from Shelly, and he's able to kill a member of BL there. Reg's last hold. He's in a 1v2. Both his opponents are lit. He gets 1.
Oh, but Stouty is backcapping the point. PF's point back here.
Reg manages to win that 1v2. Stouty is neutralizing the objective, but he is getting 1v2'd right now, and he goes down. Blue should be able to recapture the objective. BL's got 2 in here. I don't know if I like this. Okay, they're backing up. They're backing up.
They're looking for it. They've got 4 here. It's a 4v5 though.
Not looking good for BL here.
Yep, BL's suffering.
Massive snowball effect there on that engagement. Once BL lost a couple guys, they were just all in 1vx situations. They couldn't really get much damage done. King is a little overextended here. He's trying to just keep them from the first man from neutralizing the objective.
Scattered fight, lots of duels going on. Early pick by PF.
Mod is able to pick up 1 in a 1v2. Lands another hit.
Looks like BL will take this.
Mod wins his 1v2.
Actually, it's hard to say. The 2 PF players on the right one.
They're able to neutralize it. The fact that the objective is neutralized here by the blue team means that red won't be able to spawn on this, so the reinforcements will be a little delayed.
Despite that, though, BL is going to get there quicker just because it's
Shelly
closer.
just picked up 2. It looks like, I think that was a 3v5 they had going on. 2v2, they do go down, though.
Nice
Blue team's going to push in. They should really back up. They don't have the numbers for this engagement.
They might be able to get King on the side here.
Pick up the Shield Knight. They do get the Shield Knight down.
Very good pick. They should be able to push.
They've got 4 pushing the point here. 4 for BL as well. Oh.
Bob doing a lot of work. It's gonna reset. BL just ended up winning the engagement. BL are pushing up now, so when you get back in here, they will be looking to get this point.
Sorry about that. Unfortunately, there's an idle kick function that is still active when you're spectating in this game right now, so bear with us.
We're gonna have a melee engagement, 6v6 right here. Very scattered, but BL is taking it decisively.
BL wins the engagement handedly. They should be able to capture that point. Red is still bleeding tickets at this point. Or blue is bleeding tickets, rather. They're down to 754.
The support players of BL are doing really well. They're getting behind in these engagements with those high impact weapons like Zwei and Halberd, and they're putting out a lot of damage. Another scattered fight we see.
Lots of separate duels going on. Looks like blue is able to win most of them, and then they're able to switch to help their teammates out. Yeah, when the fight gets split like that, it's basically whoever can win their duels the quickest can switch and help. So right there, I think Rick won his duel, and he was able to help out and just snowball the engagement from there. Blue's going to cap their own point. This is smart. They're leaving only one guy to cap the point back, and then they're pushing up as a team. They need to contest BL as high to their objective as possible so they can cap it after they win the engagement. Engagement starting here. Both teams have a full group. Shelly goes down in a 1v2.
There is a 1v1 happening
around the back. 3v2. Mod is able to pick one early, and they're going to get some help. BL should be able to hold on to this objective here and take it. Yeah, they are able to do that. I'm going to spawn real quick.
Stouty did win his 1v1, so he's back here capping Blue's point. He will get pushed off, though.
Stouty manages to stay alive, at least, with the... goes up early to neutralize it, which does push their spawn back, so it is smart to actually do that. And
early pick by Mr. Rag, very well done. BL should win this fight.
3v2 on the left side here. BL manages to kill all two without dropping any. They're going to cap this objective. They should have a good chance here to take the tents. They are not allowed to actually take that objective without capping the point first, so they do have to wait for that. Looks like Stouty is going to lead a couple teams pushing spawns. I don't know about this. They might be caught out here.
I disagree
is going to get
their
spawns.
I think
BL is going in. They were outnumbered, but they managed to stay alive and get a couple picks. Excellent engagement from BL here.
Wow, they
were able to kill PF quickly before they got the reinforcements. And it's really paid off. So they have capped the point. Okay, Uber goes down. There's no more BL players pushing spawn. They're just going to hold the point. Stouty is going for a flank with the torch. He should be able to get one tent.
Yep, he's going to get that tent right there.
So I think there's only 2 tents left. PF's going to try and push BL back out from the point.
PF does get that early pick.
Yep. They do have the advantage here in this engagement. Shield Knight is 1v3, and we got a 1v1 on the other side. Bob wins his. Oh, Bob with a really nice duck there.
Look at Stouty, though, on this left side. He's still getting progress. He's still getting these tents over here. He did win the duel.
I don't know if they anymore because the point's been capped. So I think he's just going to hide and wait. I think they do see him, though. I need to spawn.
He'll probably set up for a flank, most likely. We see him going for it right now.
Yeah, Stouty is around the back. See what he's going to do. He's battle crying. I don't think he cares much for stealth. This is really smart of him, actually. He's going to let his team engage on the other point, but he's going to neutralize the other objective so they can't spawn.
Blue should have known about
pull off
this.
The win. They're outnumbered. Blue is getting some picks early. BL with 1. BL player goes down in a 1v2. Shield is fighting 3. So Blue is still able to win the engagement, but their point is being capped And no one was behind. Oh, looks
they're
like Rag
though.
joined Stouty as well. So
but they're gonna cap it faster.
So they got progress on point, and they're gonna run away. Some interesting tactics we're seeing
BL
here.
did maintain it. Oh, okay. I was confused. I thought blue PF had capped that point.
So BL,
they should have looked.
BL loses their engagement and keeps the point while neutralizing the opposing objective. So that was a great play by Stouty there to get around. Engagement happening here. Blue with a little bit of an advantage early.
BL with the early picks.
Is able to get some picks out. 1vx here from Bob. 1v3 goes down. Bit of a snowball there, and the red team cleans up.
Well done. Yeah, that was. I don't know how they didn't. They must have not communicated Stouty, but Stouty was there on PF's point the whole time, and then, like you said, Mr. Rag joined him, and they were able to force PF back.
So it looks like we're going to have a couple BL players pushing out again. Let's see if they can have the success they had last time. Doesn't look like it. They all go down pretty early. Only King left up with a shield. He's in a 1v2. He goes down. They do manage to almost cap the point. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, though.
BL are going to lose.
So that's the gamble with pushing up for BL there. They sent a couple of their men forward to push up, but they weren't able to stay alive long enough, so they lost in a 3v6, and then all the PF members were able to take the point back. Bob is going to push out and see what's going on. He sees a couple spawning. He's probably going to.
He might get punished for this.
He's got some help.
He's in the middle of them. He's going to go down.
Bob does go down. That's going to hurt. Jetstream able to pull off a pick, though. Mousy with a nice executioner sword swing there.
Looks like this will go BL's way, but it could be either team's to win. PF actually do pull through.
PF does
and they
pull it off. Let's see if they're able to cap the objective in time.
It's going to be close. BL is spawning. They have 3 people here. Field Knight is engaging this battle axe.
1v1 on the right side here between Bob and Uber.
Oh, BL is back capping PF's point.
BL is back capping, but I believe that PF is going to cap this point first. So I don't think it will matter this time. Stouty comes in to try and pick up as much as he can. He's in a 1v2. Does get off a few nice hits, but does go down.
Unfortunate team kill.
He does very well in the 1vx. Does get off a nice riposte off the double parry. Parry into parry.
Midget doing a lot of damage there, but I don't think it'll matter as now PF is pushing the cart.
Able to cap this point, and they have the cart objective active now. So for the blue team, they have to push a cart rather than burn tents. Engagement's not looking good for PF here. Bob does manage to get off a pick, though. He's in a 1vx situation. He gets a nice parry to parry.
BL are going to take this one.
Great footwork and parrying from Bob there. He does go down. Him staying alive doesn't really matter when the rest of the team dies. But PF should at least be able to protect their first point here.
They're going to have to stall because you can see some of their spawns are desynced. Bob is just joining the fight. Good early pick by Bob. BL returns it.
Bob is in a 1v2 again. Let's see if he can pull it off. He goes down. 3v3 here. Migda goes down in the 1v2, 2v2.
2v2, but there is a third BL member who's just
Shelly with a nice target switch. Beautiful target switching from Shelly. Gets off a couple hits. Hit Bob goes down in the 1v2. BL is very lit. See if Mousy can pull something off. He doesn't. Bob comes in, gets one pick. He's in a 1v4. His opponents are injured, though. He might be able to get a kill. He does manage to stay alive long enough to get some support from his teammates. Goes down shortly after. BL
Lots
just
of
keeps getting
decent
enforcements.
Yeah, BL's really just taking this.
Even when they're outnumbered, they're staying alive long enough to get help. It's really making it difficult for PF to push them out here. Looks like we got a 3v3. BL gets some more help. Rick goes down. It's not looking good for PF here. They might lose the point off this. Hit Bob comes in to try and salvage what he can from the engagement. He's in a 1v3, throwing out a couple feints. He's doing his best. He's getting a couple hits off, but he does go down.
They're fighting again.
BL will cap the point. They've got 4 pushed up here. If they can win this engagement, oh, Rick pulls off a nice double kill with the Bardiche there. That could save the match for them.
They're getting torch damage though. Who's that player up there? He just lit one of the tents. Midget is doing a lot of damage.
Oh,
PL is going to be able to take that. Yeah.
PF is going to recap their objective. I think while it's neutralizing, BL is unable to throw any torches at the tents. So they still have those 2 tents left to take at the back. But they won't be.
Those tents are damaged though.
They've got 2 players, so Stouty and Mod are waiting here at the back. They threaten a back cap, so PF has to think about whether they want to push out, try and take the opponent's point, or if they want to kill these back cappers first. Looks like the back cappers are going to engage. They're going to try and engage at the same time as the front line. Some of them are a little late coming in. Migda was a little late coming in. He managed to get 1 pick though. He's in a 1v2 situation. He does get 1. Oh, excellent footwork from Migda, but he does go down. Reg picks up 1, wins his duel. 1v3 goes down. PF should be able to hold this point here.
PF keeping it alive. I mean, you can really see how back and forth this is. It's just a constant push back and forth to these points. But we do see BL is winning in tickets, and they're winning a lot more of these engagements. I mean, like you said, those tents, there's only about 2 of them left in the back. So the next push could be the game.
Yep, and the thing about BL is they don't even have to take the tents. They can win on tickets. They do have the ticket advantage because they've held the middle point for longer than PF has, so they keep draining their tickets more. So they could just win from ticket drain. They don't need to tunnel vision. Oh, beautiful switch there from Rag. Gets one of the 1v2.
Winning this handedly.
Rag does manage to stay alive. Gets some damage, but goes down. PF is going to make an aggressive push for BL's first point here.
BL keeps sending players to flank, and it just doesn't work out for them. I'm not sure why they feel like they need to do that. PF is able to win the engagement because of it.
I do think they had some earlier success with the back cap earlier, but I think PF has adjusted for it. Stouty goes in a little early here. He gets caught out on 1v3. He does go down.
Look how long it takes to kill that shield.
Yeah,
See, that's the great thing about shield.
He does
exactly.
keep a couple of them off point, but the thing is, the speed of the point doesn't change with the amount of players you have on it. So as long as you have 1 player on the point, it doesn't really matter what the rest of them are doing. And it looks like
apparently
we have,
it does.
PF.
Apparently
does it?
The speed does change.
Really?
Apparently.
It must be pretty small then. We had some building of fortifications there. PF is going to push aggressively here into the BL spawn. They do lose 1 early. Jetstream in a 1v2 here. Tries to switch. Stouty's going to hit him in the back and punish the switch. Stouty brings him down. Bob here in a 1vx situation. Does pick off 1. Does pick off 2. Bob doing excellent work here with the halberd in 1vx. Bob carries the engagement, staying alive there for his teammates to come help him out. Excellent play by Bob.
PL are going to have the spawns too.
Here. And the fact that they have this cap means that BL has to spawn further back.
I don't know if BL wants this. There's only 3 of them there.
BL a little hasty to go in there. They're going to drop. They've got 4 engaging here against 6.
Yeah, it's a 6v4.
A couple of them are lit though. They're a little hesitant to go in. Hit Bob was 1 hit. He does get killed by Mod. Duel going on the card here.
BL actually winning that engagement. Very impressive.
Oh, nice jumping riposte drag there from Migda, I believe that was. Oh. 1 second.
BL do take it. Kick for idle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shield's actually doing a lot more work than what I would have expected. He's able to soak a lot of damage and just take a lot of the aggro away from the rest of his teammates.
Engagement going on cart here. Looks like BL's going to win that. Only hit Bob left up for PF. He's going to fall back here. Chase mechanic is very strong in this game, so he needs to make sure that they don't catch up to him. He does have help with his teammates. They're going to try holding this point. They only have 3 of them up, though. BL's engaging with 5. Bob does get the early pick. Crucial.
They don't have numbers, though, quite yet. They are getting those picks.
Yeah. That's when you got to count on your best players and their skill levels able to stay alive in a 3v5 there long enough to get help from their teammates.
Bob with that early pick, so crucial to that fight. That was actually a 3v5 engagement, but those early picks really was able to win it for PF there, and now they're looking to push up and take this point back.
Looking at the scoreboard here quickly, looks like Reg is doing tons of damage for BL, 28, 19, and 16. Got Bob with 27 kills and Shelly with 28. Engagement going on near the BL objective here. Couple BL members going down. 3v2 here. Stouty in a 1v2. Oh, he does get a couple off of that LMB riposte. He does go down in the 1v3 though.
PF are going to take this.
PF are going to win the engagement with 4 up. They are lit. They should be able to cap the objective at least here though. And King
we get the tickets
being a
too.
nuisance here at the back. He's going to climb up and flank. He's getting back to his team now. They are getting cart progress. Oh, a couple BL members here getting caught out. See if PF can take advantage. They are able to take advantage of that, bringing down the 2 overextended players. Yeah, BL is just getting wiped up here. They're little too quick to engage on cart. They need to wait and group up first.
Clean engagement. PF doesn't lose a single one.
A little bit of
now that
BL there.
PF has this kind of aggression, there's no backcapping to be done by BL, and so now they're suffering as a result. Cart did stop moving though. No one's on cart.
Early pick coming out from PF. Stouty in a 1v2 over here.
No one's on cart though. Losing precious progress.
They should leave one back on cart. Archers are allowed, so they can have an archer on cart. Would be a smart idea for this objective. But they do win the engagement regardless, pushing BL right up to their spawn. A little bit of overextension there from Mousy. He is able to stay alive.
Really dangerous choke point right here.
Yep, flank coming around. Mon's going to try pushing the cart. He does get caught though. 1v2 dies. They're just too... They keep focusing the cart. BL needs to focus on winning the engagement first.
Right. Absolutely. That's what I was talking about, is now that there's no real backcapping to be done.
Looks like Uber just gets bully kicked in the corner there, and PF manages to keep the car moving with 5 members up. Not looking good for BL. They've really got to turn this around. Cart doesn't have a long way to go.
In this engagement, it might be game.
Despite the fact that BL has more tickets right now.
PF is winning again.
Mousy manages to stay alive in that 1v2. Nice reads there from Migda.
Looks like BL are going to take this. An unfortunate
should be able
team
to win
kill.
this engagement, but they might not have enough to cap their point back.
They're going to be able to contest the point, but I don't know if they're going to be able to cap it. We're going to see another engagement for this point. This is probably going to be game deciding. Look at the tickets.
Yep. This is probably a 6v6 engagement. Let's see who can win it. Some picks coming out both ways.
PF with the early kills.
BL. Bob's going to have to do some work in this 1vx. He does go down pretty early. 4 on 2 here. 1 pick from PF. 3 on 2. 3 on 2. Oh, it looks like Jetstream's been disarmed and he'll go down with his fists out. Bit of overextension here from Rick. Rick runs into a 1v2. He does get 1 hit off. He really needs to at least kill 1 here. Tries the riposte target switch. Gets parried. Oh, he gets some help from Mousy. He does go down, but at least 1 was picked. They are trickling a little bit here, though, PF. They don't have help from their teammates. 3v3 going on now. Jetstream does manage to pick one. Reg is going to get caught out, probably. King is waiting. He's going in. King does get off a nice double hit there with the slash post. And PF is able to win that engagement.
Yeah, and that'll probably be game, because look at where the tickets are at right now.
Yeah, if
With
PF
this
is
point,
able to take this
be
objective and just hold on, don't lose that cap, they should be able to do it. They don't even need to push the card in. Tickets are almost done here. 299
well,
to 260.
Even if they lose this objective, too,
is a really
they'll
close
still
match.
win. It is.
Looks like we're going to see a full group engagement. Stouty is going for the back cap. He is going to get caught. 1v2 there. Main engagement. BL is able to still win the main engagement here, despite the fact that Stouty was flanking, and then instead of just sending one to duel and PF sent two, BL was able to win the main engagement there. They outnumber their opponents, and it's going to snowball pretty quickly. BL able to win that engagement handily. They might be able to recover from this push there.
It's going to take a while to cap that point, though.
35 kills
really
coming
slow.
out from Rag, 37 from Shelly. King
yeah,
goes
Rag
in
doing a lot
early.
of work.
He is able to stay alive with the shield, though. Nice repose target switch from Hitbob. Hitbob doing some work in the 1v2. He does go down. PF is going to split up here. They're going to send 2 players to the cap, 2 players to kill on the right side. They're going to try and catch out King here before he gets help from his teammates. They do get Rag. They kill King quickly. That's crucial. Couple BL players get isolated and killed there. Great picks coming out.
This is what I'm talking about. If BL can't make anything happen, they're just gonna lose by tickets, essentially. Even if they get this point, they're still gonna lose by tickets. They have to make something happen.
BL has to be aggressive. Looks like Stouty is gonna go for the back cap. Oh, he changes his mind.
I think he's just trying to flank here.
Yeah, he is. PF has to think about him at all times. They're gonna send 2. They're thinking about sending 2 to fight him. BL's outnumbering the other team in the engagement, though. In the meantime, they do get some picks from that. Stouty comes back into the engagement, picks one up.
BL are going to win this.
Stouty playing a bit of a rat roll there, going around the back, making PF think about if they need to push him, how many they need to send. They had 2 that were kind of hesitant about going to him or not. And because of that, BL outnumbered in the main engagement, they were able to win.
Yeah, Stouty was able to pull 2 people. Really crucial for winning that fight. You see, he's trying to do it again. Look at Stouty. Look, he's doing it again. Look how many PF members are going to match him.
Yeah, they're going up the stairs. Stouty is a great duelist. He finished number 3 in the Mordhau duel tourney, so they're a little hesitant about just sending 1 to fight him. In the main engagement here, BL should have the numerical advantage. Oh, they actually switched back to the main engagement, PF. They did have the advantage going in. 1v1 here going on between Stouty and Bob, 2 of the strongest players, it seems like. Let's see what happens. Couple LMB drags coming out. Bob goes to try and target switch to his teammates. Stouty is able to punish it in time. PF is going to get some support. Bob does get the pick. Stouty still alive here. Will go down. So PF is able to hold their back point. They do have a significant ticket advantage here. In the state right now where both teams have their own caps, there is no ticket drain. It's just based on whoever can get the most kills, I believe.
Another engagement, but PF has more numbers.
PF snowballing this engagement pretty hard. Stouty comes in to try and help. He's 1v1ing Bob. Bob able to feint to parry the morph. Bob is in a 1v3 though, goes down.
These fights are so close.
To their back cap here.
They really come down to 1 or 2 duels.
Blue team is draining tickets. I think it might be because their objective, or no, both teams are draining, right? Yeah, both teams are draining.
Yeah, both teams drain tickets.
Yeah, it's a neutral state right now. Engagement happening here.
No.
Tight spaces under the bridge there. 2v2 at the back. Rick's gonna get 1v2'd. Nice pick there from Shelly. Rick and Shelly able to stay alive.
PF should take
Rick and Shelly there. PF does take it. We do have a back capper on point though, Stouty.
Stouty's gonna be
decent.
decent
Stouty can get a pick here. He is gonna be decent. Opts to try and get a pick. Goes down.
PF should be able to push up after that.
They still have a long way to go. Stouty might be able to get back in time.
That's true. They really don't need to make anything happen if you're PF here because you have the ticket advantage, right? You can just
they don't
essentially
have to be aggressive here.
Choke them out.
As long as they're draining evenly like this, they'll win the match. PF with an early pick. PF with a couple early picks. Stouty's gonna get hit in the back. Shield Knight's gonna get 1v2'd here. Looks like a clean engagement coming out from PF. All 6 players
That's probably
up still.
game.
That's going to be game, I think.
There's really nothing BL can do.
Very difficult for BL to turn this around. They're going to have to basically take their own cap back and go straight to their objective and take it.
And that's a possibility. BL could do that, but they won't have enough time. These tickets are going down fast.
BL coming in. Desperately going to try and cap their own point back. They are dropping members though. Rag in a 1v3 goes down. Another handed engagement for PF. They're gonna win this pretty easily, it looks like. Mosey's got his back turned, gets hit with Bob, but manages to stay alarmed, gets his arm, tries to kick, but goes down. Mosey showing off why he's an anime fan. Bob goes down in the 1vx. BL should have the advantage here in this engagement. They might be able to keep their own point back at least. Give themselves a chance. They are running increasingly low on tickets though. PF does manage to turn the engagement around and get a couple picks off. Not looking good for BL here. BL getting some reinforcements. It won't be enough. PF getting picks everywhere. Mod caught out in a 1vx. Not really much he can do here. Surrounded by PF members.
And that is going to be game. There's nothing that BL can do.
I think they would lose on tickets regardless, but PF might even be able to push the card in here.
Last engagement here.
Nice punish by Migda on Rick's feint. Rick falls for the more feint, goes down. PF still winning the engagement on the other side.
PF looking to win by the cart rather than tickets. Tickets end up running out.
That's it. Bob with 51 kills on the match. Rag doing work for BL as well with 39. Migda 38. That was a great match. Really close. That was the closest frontline comp match I've seen so far.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, that was really cool. Well done.
We saw BL struggle, or BL rather, were very aggressive early on.
Yeah, BL was doing great early on too. They were pushing PF back. They got a couple of the tents done. They only had a couple more tents to finish the objective and win the match, but they weren't able to do it, and then PF kind of turned things around and pushed back.
Yeah.
So
by the way, in terms of the
here we have PF being smart and BL not really knowing that they should leave one guy back and then push up.
Look, they capped it faster though. Or did they? No, it was about the same.
I think it was about the same. I'm pretty sure it doesn't change the time.
Spook said it did, but I agree with you. It doesn't appear to be.
It's definitely not very big. But see, because of that, like BL was the one. Sorry, they swapped sides. BL did the right thing there. They got the engagement much closer to the red point, so they're going to be able to take it, or at least get more time on it. So they neutralize it, get some points to neutralize it. As soon as you step on cap, they can't spawn there anymore. So the red respawns are going to have to wait a lot longer. They have to spawn all the way at the castle. Shelly's just going to... Shelly, Stouty, let's see this. Nice foot drag coming out from Stouty. Stouty reads the feint. Shelly reads the morph chamber feint.
This is an ideal 1v1 though, because you want the halberd in the main fight.
Stouty does get one hit.
So he's probably gonna win this. He does have him on stamina.
He does miss though.
Yeah, now
Shelly
he's out
is able to get the disarm. Stouty picks up a weapon. was that a secondary? No, that picked it up. Oh, and he does get the kill off. Really cool 1v1 there between Stouty and Shelly, but Stouty's team went off.
Yeah. That's an unfavorable engagement, though, if you're Stouty, because as a halberd, you want to be in the fight. You know, it's more valuable to have a halberd in the fight.
Stouty's getting pushed by Mousy all the way back to spawn. Mousy's got that Executioner sword with him.
Yeah, that's really bad. Now
Mousy does get the duel. Stouty is desynced. BL's only got 3 on point here. Mod is stuck in the rocks, I think. Do have a 5v3 here. Should be pretty easy for BL. Oh. The PF reinforcements come in. BL manages, the PF players that were still alive managed to stay up there.
Where's Stouty? Oh, he's going to back cap. Yep. And he did switch back to that longsword. Kicked.
Engagement happening here on Blue's point. Blue getting some picks. Should be able to win this engagement here. TK coming out from Stouty, but it shouldn't matter too much. Blue able to hold on to their point.
Yeah, both teams just gonna reset here.
Looking to maybe get a back cap off. I believe Red sees him though. Engagement happening here between the 2 points. This map is structured a little different. That a lot of the maps have odd numbers of points.
Yeah, we do see Stouty back capping as the main game. Yep, PF is winning though.
PF is gonna win and they're gonna push out, but Stouty has more progress on the point, so he will get it first, I believe. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? Apparently you're supposed to stand on the flag. Like, towards the center of the point.
Oh, is that, it makes it go faster?
Apparently, that's what Spook says.
Well, maybe a number of people does matter, because Stouty's not going to cap this point in time. So it doesn't even matter that he's getting progress on it, because as soon as Blue caps that point.
Not sure why PF chooses to fall back there. Really questioning that decision. They had Moosey to match Stouty. BL getting early picks. They're probably going to win this fight.
Yeah. Big snowball here. Still have 5 up. I feel like you have a lot of fights in this game where you have one team win the engagement with many people still alive, you know?
Yeah,
it's just such a strong snowball effect. They're gonna get the cart moving.
Again, we see BL taking like that early advantage. They did really, really well last game.
What Stouty did there was he started capping, and then he got off the point when he was being pushed, waited for his team to come back, and then finished the cap. And because the fact that he had neutralized it meant that PF had to spawn further back, but PF looks like they're going to win this engagement pretty handily. Migdal Live in 1vx goes down. Should be able to cap their own point back here.
Still think that was a massive throw by PF to move back.
The team should get their spawns high up. Yeah, they do get the high spawns, so they're going to be able to push again soon.
They'll probably be able to contest this point, maybe, or they might just meet them at the bridge. Smart by PF to push up like this.
Nice engagement from Stouty there. Ooh, BL players going down. Or sorry, PF players. These colors confusing me. PF players go down early. Bob in a 1vx does go down as well. Blue should be able to cap Red's point here.
I don't think so. I think PF's going to spawn.
Mousy's trying to hide here. Mousy's trying to slow down. I think he might be slowing down the cap progress. I'm not too sure exactly how the caps work.
Look at Rick. Rick's on the flank.
Mousy goes for the target switch. He gets caught up against a pole and goes down. Reinforcements coming in from PF here. Jetstream and Stouty dueling. Stouty's one hit. He's backing off. Jetstream target switches into the main fight, but his teammates go down. Stouty comes back and kills him. Big win from BL there. 5 of them up still.
I don't know if you're seeing it, Nithuk, but I think from last map and this map too, it's a lot of desynced engagements. Like both teams are opting to take the 3v5, the 4v5.
They are. And I mean, sometimes it works out and they're able to stay alive, but a lot of the times it hasn't.
Yeah.
If they stay alive, doing a better it's okay, job. But kind of does maybe take a little longer to kill people in this game, but as soon as you do get those kills, like, there's not much you can do in a 3v5.
I don't really understand it either because...
A bit of a back and forth here. PF manages to take their own, win the engagement. They should be able to take their own point back here.
There's no time limit, right? So I'm not sure why as a team you would feel pressured to just take the engagement since there is no time limit. You're not fighting time, you're fighting the tickets.
Yeah. I think when they see the cart moving and the fact that, like, if the cart goes in, they kind of started panicking a little bit and rushing in. It's also harder to group up in this game because there's no friend markers. So you really need to have great coordination and communication with your team. You have to have someone letting his teammates know if they're not in the fight in time.
Absolutely.
Uzi in a 1v2 there, goes down. Ooh, Uber gets a really nice pick there. Running the poleaxe. Nice drag. Reads the chamber feint. Excellent plays from Uber.
Yeah, really well played. They're going to be able to start capping this, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to complete it.
Two halberds going at it. Bob does try to feint into Stouty's more feint, but Stouty doesn't react. Or read it.
PF with the early pick on the Stouty.
Job there. Looking good for PF. They're getting picks all around. Not much up for BL. Migda's gonna try and maybe get one pick if he can. He goes down. This is just back and forth on this point. PF wins an engagement, then BL, then PF, and back and forth.
PF actually doing much better this game if you consider where BL was at this point in the game. Last time they had like a 200 or 300 ticket differential and they were on the 10th objective. So even though PF's losing here, they're not losing as hard as they were last match.
Looks like BL's gonna win this engagement again. Was PF full health in that fight?
They were.
Rick's gonna run in there, maybe try and get a pick. A couple nice chambers, a couple nice parries, but he goes down regardless.
Look at PF though, they all just spawn. They're gonna win this engagement off of the spawn. That was really fast. I'm not sure. They must have got a really lucky spawn.
Just going back and forth here, but in terms of ticket drain, BL has a significant advantage here. Just over 100 tickets advantage.
Shotty's gonna get picked off here.
Yeah, I think.
Because that's gonna desync it. But I guess it doesn't matter. They're probably just gonna take the fight anyway. We see this halberd.
He's having some issues. He's disconnected.
Uh-oh. No pause function. Well, maybe BL can win the 45. We'll have to see. Doesn't look good so far.
Not seeing pause coming out here. Or slow-mo.
Well, while we're waiting for that, it does look like Stouty's back. PF finally able to cap this point, and you see they've built a structure here. Not sure how much that's going to help, but it does create choke points if you look at kind of the setup. There are going to be two distinct choke points to play at.
It looks like PF is just going to try and hold this point and let PF funnel through. They are able to get around on the cliff, though. Kind of negate.
Early pick by Bob. Very good.
Oof. Great engagement there from PF. Mousy stays alive long enough to hold two BL players' attention. Teammates are going to come in and wipe up the players he was playing against. He's just fighting there. They do win that engagement. They can burn tents at this point. They do have the point capped. Blue is going to be bleeding tickets. Looks like we got at least one tent burn there. Torch gets thrown at the enemy player.
I like what PF is doing though. They're prioritizing the point.
BL is trickling here really badly.
Yep.
They need to group up before pushing that point. I feel like teams get really scared when that last objective is threatened and they start trickling. Like we've seen that on both sides where as soon as one tent gets burnt, people forget to group up. As soon as the cart gets moving, people forget to group up. Stouty gets picked. He was looking to try and back cap there. It's not going to be good. Not a good position here for BL. PF's going to opt not to push these two BL guys that are up here. They're going to finally go in now, get one torch off. Looks like the torch did land. Yeah, the tent is on fire.
And they're still winning the engagement, getting that early pick.
Plenty of numbers here. They're killing BL right in their spawn.
Where are the rest of BL? We see Stouty's just joining the fight now. He must have been desynced.
Stouty in a 1v3 here. He's got to hold on. He goes down.
This is what happens though. They just
Lots
get desynced again.
Lit up. Those two back tents are really challenging to get though.
BL is going to take this engagement though, finally able to sort of get their footing back into this game.
They might be able to cap their own point back here. They're going to at least prevent some of PF from getting that early spawn. A couple do. They're probably going to run back and try and group up. Some of their teams are going to be spawning further back.
Look at how the ticket differential is closing. Before it was like a 100, 120 lead in favor of BL. Really close. See that PF is getting ready for this push here, grouping up. They do have one on the left, potentially looking to flank Rick over here on the side.
Rick does get a couple hits off from the flank, picks up two. Really nice flank there coming out from Rick. See if they can bring down Uber in this 2v1. Uber does well, gets a nice parry to parry, does go down. Great flank from Rick. His team didn't do too well on the other side.
Oh, Montes kills Stouty.
Clutch TK. If you're PF.
It was very much intentional too. Well, not intentional. It was he thought Stouty was red.
Oh, that is a problem they need to address. Yeah, colors. I would recommend. So you got some players on BL here like Rag. He's not wearing any sleeves. It makes it harder to tell. Like you should put. Teams should be looking to put on sleeves and gloves because they get colored with your team and it's easier to tell them apart. Stouty picks up Rick with a nice drag. Oh, I got kicked here. Sorry about that.
BL actually does take that back. But that ticket differential, it's now pretty much even. And that's kind of a throw from BL. They had such a huge lead. And they were just losing engagements back to back nonstop.
It's not my fault, man. There's a thing in Mordhau when you're spectating, you get kicked. If you're not, like, you have to spawn in to prevent yourself from getting kicked. So that's why happens once in a while. Okay, we're back now.
Fighting at the bridge. No early pick so far. Really close fight. Trading 1-for-1 so far. PF getting the lead.
PF's getting plenty of picks out here. They're going to win that engagement. They've got 4 up. They should be able to make a decent push here. BL's got Stouty up at least to contest the point. He's going to back off.
They're too far up, I think.
Rick. Some emotes. Gotta love the role play.
The X4 coming out.
Of the game. Yeah. Oh, Rag might get picked out here. Rag goes down early. 3v4 in the rest of the fight. No PF players go down. Bob manages to get the flank with a double hit on the halberd.
Look how favorable that choke point is.
Wow. Yep. That was perfect. They picked Rag out early, and then the people who were fighting Rag were able to come around and basically sandwich the BL
that
players.
Choke point is so important. Yep. Like, it makes it so much easier for PF to hold. And again, I have to say, I really love the way PF is playing this compared to how BL played this. They're focusing on the point and taking the tents slowly.
They're not just tunnel visioning the camps. Much more patient strategy. Bob getting 1v2'd on the side, dies. Looks like PF is probably going to lose this engagement, but they've definitely narrowed the ticket gap. They have the ticket lead now. It's crucial.
Yeah, they're opting to control the point, which I really respect. I believe that's the right play, but
I think so too.
The problem is that they're losing these engagements, and I think the reason why is because they're playing a little bit too far back. I think they need to play up near those choke points and control those access points, because they do have this thing constructed.
It seems to me that the blue side objective is much harder to get, like the tents, because of those 2 tents that are so far in the back compared to the cart, which is a little further from spawns.
Yeah, absolutely. PF with the early pick. Bob always getting those early picks in the fight with that halberd.
Uber and Rick. Uber manages to win the duel. He's got a duel with Shelly now. Let's see if he can pull it off. Shelly goes to switch, turns his back, gets punished, but his teammates are there to help him out. Stouty just seems to always be alive at the
decent.
end.
Yeah, he's constantly
Stouty's
decent.
Just die. Yeah, there you go. He goes down.
And Bob, take a look at the scoreboard. Bob just putting in so much work with that halberd.
Yeah, Bob's got 27 kills on that halberd right now.
Really impressive
no one else
stuff.
In the game above 21. Shelly with 21 as well, playing this Y, I believe. She's got some heavy hitters coming out from BF there. Reg does
he always gets those opening
BX. Nice pick. He's gonna go down though. PF's gonna manage to capture BL's point again. Stouty's alive again at the end here, but
he's decent
there's
again.
literally no point to what he's doing over here unless he kills one. He does get one.
Wow, he does get one. Impressive.
Mousy and Rick unable to 2v1 him there without dropping one. Oof. Stouty gets a hit off the clash fight there. He finally goes down, but maybe that was worth. That could be worth it if BL can get a couple picks here.
BL are able to get one, but
down,
PF's going to be able to take it back.
PF's got plenty of people. Looks like the fight's about even here, 3-on-3. Bob in a 1v2. We've seen it before.
Mousy with the executioner is doing
Bob tries to matrix and Reg able to punish him there. So they will take their point back from the looks of it.
Yeah, Saudi actually finally paying off with that play he was going for. I actually won them the fight there. But still, we see the tickets.
The ticket grab is
solidifying the lead
for PF here.
They just have to keep doing what they're doing, and they'll just slowly whittle them down.
And also remember, to win the match, BL has to win with more than 163 tickets left.
Correct.
Or 163 ticket differential if they finish it. Engagement's looking good for PF here. Rick picks up 3. Uber in a duel with Mousy. Mousy reads the chamber feint. Gets him on the morph.
See, Stouty again, last one alive.
He's gonna duel Mousy. He gets an early hit off. Both of them are low. Oh, Mousy misses. Mousy misses the chamber there. Stouty able to get into another duel. Loses to Rick though. Midgood goes down.
3v2 here.
Minus?
Yeah.
Is Migda Midas?
I think so. Or is it Midget? No, I think that's Midget.
Oh. That makes sense. Is he from Shiv?
Yeah.
Engagement going on here. PF is outnumbered on their own point. BL getting those picks. It's looking good for them. Oh. My bad, guys.
The only one not from Shiv in this match is Bob. And maybe Shelly. Actually, I can't remember if Shelly played Shiv. You know, one thing I'd like to see is for Stouty to be a part of these engagements. Like, we do see that he is kind of winning these 1v1s occasionally, but the problem is he has high impact weapons like Zwei and Halberd. You shouldn't be dueling with those kinds of things. It's just kind of a waste of points. And the other thing is Stouty is one of their better players. I feel like he'd be so much better off in that main engagement.
Yeah, I think so too. A couple of the flanks have worked out well for him, but I don't know if that's been the best strategy in this round so far. I kind of feel like PF is adjusted to Stouty flanking. They look for it now.
Yeah, they've certainly adjusted to that.
3 kills out with that battle axe. Should be a win for BL here. PF players managed to stay up a decently long time, but Mouse is going to run into a 1v5 there and go down. Should be able to cap the point.
This is actually the first time in quite a while that BL's been able to push up and actually start capping this point.
Stouty's going to try and push out, try and get a duel again. They're going to 2v1 at the back. They're outnumbered in the main engagement here. BL still manages to get the picks, though.
Yeah, BL taking this engagement, though, will be able to get back on the cart.
Rag wins the duel against Jetstream. They're going to be able to get some progress on cart. They could turn this around. The ticket gap is not very big anymore.
Yeah, it's basically even at this point.
PF is bleeding fast, and the cart is moving. Oh,
yeah,
aggressive pushing here from Stouty. They do get Rick in the 2v1. They need help on the other side, though, through the gate. BL players manage to stay alive. Can they get Stouty back in the fight? Stouty's back in the fight, but they're dropping anyway.
Mod and Uber were able to live for so long.
They were. Yeah, they couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. They were doing a really good job, but it wasn't enough. Stouty and the others took too long to get there.
Like Bob's pace, he's still top fragging for sure, but his pace is slowed down a little bit since BL's been pushing back so hard. Oh,
we actually see both teams
roleplay coming up from BF, lining up and battle crying at the same time.
Where is BL's fifth player? Oh, it's Stouty on the point again.
He just neutralizes it to stop them from spawning. That was pretty smart.
It won't matter though, because they just lost the engagement.
Yeah, they do lose the engagement.
All this player, all Mousy needs to do
Stouty's got to win this duel quickly before Bob comes in. He's unable to. He's in a 1v2. Gets a couple hits off. He does get the one pick.
Again.
If they're able to kill Bob, they might be able to cap this point before they lose theirs.
Bob doing his
best.
They have to do it
quickly. They have to kill him quickly. Stouty's backing off. They bring him down. It's going to be tight. It's going to be tight between the two objectives. So they're capping that point. Let's see what's going on over here. BL wins both sides.
Yeah. Well done by BL. Stouty, we see him doing that play again.
Yep.
And, you know, that kind of a play shouldn't work, but he just ends up getting that 1v1 every time. It's the mechanical differential.
I think that's Stouty's plan, is to just try and bait duels, because he knows he's got a good chance to win.
It's working for him.
It did work right there very well for him, yeah. Reg gets caught out a little bit here. He does get some help from a teammate. 1v1ing Bob. Two support players here. Chamber feint coming out from Bob. Reg falls forward, but he's unable to hit him. And BL wins that 2v2 at the back of the engagement. PF doing pretty well in the main fight. Another 2v2 happening at the back. Separate duels. Rick against Uber. Both look to be maybe one shot. Nope, not with the... Uber manages to stay alive. It's pretty low. 3-on-2.
BL finally taking the lead. After quite some time, they finally have the ticket lead.
They have a pretty significant ticket lead at this stage of the game. But this is definitely not... game's
it's
not
over
done yet.
Yeah, but this is where you have to ask yourself, if you're PF, like, what can we do to win these engagements?
Jetstream manages to pick up one in the 1v3, and he gets some help from Shelly. Shelly rewards Jetstream's good play there with a TK. Stouty goes down. Cart being contested here.
Progress.
Engagement happening here on cart. About even numbers here. First pick comes out for PF. Rag manages to win. And that cart's going to keep getting closer and closer. PF not enough players to contest. Jetstream's going to fall back.
A lot of work there. He single-handedly won that fight, along with Rag doing his part.
We shall impale them!
Nice double hit coming out there from Bob's halberd. Picks from BL.
Stouty winning that duel on the cart once more.
BL doing very well here.
At this point, it's pretty much game, because even if you're PF and you make a huge push and get a lot of points, I don't think there's enough time for the ticket differential to sort itself out in their favor.
No, all they have to do is have 163 tickets left when they win.
BL winning the engagement again.
BL pushing right up to the spawn.
Down to a 2v2.
2v2 on cart. PF should be able to get help quickly,
Wow.
but they win that 2v2 so fast, it doesn't even matter. Really great 2v2. I think that was Stouty and Rag there that just deleted the two opponents. They might be able to capitalize off it. PF's got numbers coming in though.
PF
Stouty manages to pick one. Goes down. That was a good push by BL though. Cards are right up to the wall.
PF need to retake this point if they want any chance of surviving. Looks like they do have an opportunity. This Battle Axe is caught out here. He's going to be decent. BL people are showing up now. Where are the rest of PF? Are they on the cart? Where are they?
No, they just trickled in. They're panicking, I think, a little bit, or not communicating.
Yeah, desynced again.
2v3 here for PF. Mousy does pretty well to stay alive in his 1v2. Bob's got to win his duel quickly against Stouty. He's unable to. Mousy gets 1v3. Does pick off one with a cheeky stab there from the Executioner Sword. Bob getting off lots of damage. It's not going to really matter, though. He goes down. Not looking too good here for PF.
Actually, I would say it's looking alright. If they can get this point back, what might just end up happening is they'll still lose, but they'll actually win because I think BL will have less tickets.
Well, I think the idea is that, like, if you lose, you have 0 tickets, even if you lose from the objective.
Right. Right, but...
Oh, I see what you mean. Well, BL's got
might...
321, so they have to... Like, they could get it right here if they kill him quickly.
They could.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get it.
Why is he
like
backing
right
off?
I don't know. Just
What?
Oh, I think if they cap, they can't get the cart, but they have to.
They can't do it in time though.
They have to cap it. Yeah, you're right.
That was the biggest throw I've ever seen. What was that?
I think it's just a bit maybe of a misunderstanding of how the objectives work.
Even then, he wouldn't have time to cap it. That is wow.
That's it.
BG. Now, does it go by ticket differential or?
I think it's like you assume that they have 0 tickets, yeah, because
right,
goes at the end 3-20-0, so BL wins.
So BL actually wins.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, BL probably deserved it because, you know, that first map, I would say they were in the driver's seat for like 90% of the match. It's just that PF had a really, really good run towards the end that was kind of allowed them to win.
Yep. I leveled up from that.
Nice. Still, man, I felt like PF could have had. I don't know what that person at the end was doing.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking either.
All PF had to do was cap that point close to them, and I'm pretty sure they could just choke them out tickets-wise. They would still lose the game, but BL would have less tickets than PF did the first map, so they would win off of tickets.
They might have been able to hold on long enough, but that's okay. I'm sure we're going to see some moments like that while everyone's still figuring out exactly how the objectives work and things like that.